Mm, mm, mm. Another night, another battle that nobody sees. Another war inside my head that brings me to my knees. I tell myself I'm getting better, then I lose the fight. And every promise that I make is buried overnight. I stare at ceilings while the city's fast asleep. Got conversations with my demons that I swore I'd never keep. Everybody says just move on like it's easy, like they know what it's like when your mind doesn't leave. I've been carrying this weight so long my shoulders learn to shake. Got a smile on my face, but underneath it something breaks. Every memory's a weapon, every failure's on repeat. Every victory feels temporary when you feel won't let you breathe. Maybe I'm the problem, maybe they're right. Maybe all these scars are proof that I was never built to fight. Maybe all the hope I had got buried in the past. And maybe this is who I am when all the pretending doesn't last. I keep running, but I never get away. Every road I take somehow leads me back to pain. My thoughts wanna get pull me under when I try to swim. Told me I'll never change, made me believe every lie again. I'm exhausted from fighting myself, tired of asking for help. Every time I think I'm healing, my thoughts want again. My thoughts want again. Yeah, the scary thing is I know every trick they use, every weakness, every wound, every excuse. They know exactly where to hit when I start getting strong. And they wait until I'm vulnerable to prove that I belong. In a prison made of doubt, built from things I never said. Locked inside 100 different versions of regret. Got a past that keeps replaying like a movie I can't stop. And every scene reminds me of somebody that I lost. I wonder if I'll ever find a person I once knew, before anxiety became the lens I saw life through. Before I questioned every step, before I feared every move, before I treated every blessing like something I'd eventually lose. And I know that sounds dramatic, but it's honestly the truth. I spent years trying to escape from what I'm going through, looking for peace in places peace was never meant to be. Then getting mad at the reflection staring back at me. I keep searching for a version that survived, but every time I get close, the darkness comes alive. My thoughts wanna get pull me under when I tried to swim. Told me I'll never change, made me believe every lie again. I'm exhausted from fighting myself, tired of asking for help. Every time I think I'm healing, my thoughts want again. My thoughts want again. Yeah, yeah. Maybe the hardest part is not the pain, it's waking up every day knowing the battle starts again. Maybe courage isn't winning, maybe courage is staying when every voice inside your head is telling you to quit. Yeah. Maybe strength is getting up even when your heart says don't. Maybe healing isn't instant, maybe healing takes hope. So tonight I sit alone with everything I've tried to hide, every fear, every scar, every tear I've kept inside. And for the first time in a while I don't run away, I let the silence speak the words I never had the strength to say. Yeah, my thoughts won the night, but maybe that's not the end. Maybe losing this battle doesn't mean I cannot win. Maybe tomorrow I'll find something stronger than my fear. Maybe one small step forward is enough to keep me here, because I've survived every night that tried to break me in the past. And even though I'm hurting, I've been hurting and still lasting. Maybe hope isn't a feeling, maybe hope is a choice to keep walking through the darkness when you barely hear a voice. My thoughts want again, but they don't get to decide how this ends. They can tell me I'm too broken, but I don't have to listen. I'm exhausted from fighting myself, still learning how to ask for help. And even though I lost tonight, I'll fight again. Yeah, I'll fight again. Yeah. What do you do when the thing that's killing you is you? You keep going, even when your thoughts win. You keep going. but my head ain't learned the language. Every night I shut my eyes, the silence starts to change it. Turns into 100 conversations I don't wanna have, about the person that I was and all the things I should've had. I hear the floorboards creak, I hear the rain outside, I hear my heart beat louder when there's nowhere left to hide. Funny how the darkest thoughts don't show up in the crowd. They wait until you're by yourself and then they get real loud. I keep a journal full of questions that I never answer, a list of all the fears I thought I finally gotten past, a photograph from years ago, a face I barely know, a kid that thought the older version wouldn't feel this low. I wish that I could call him, tell him life's a little harder, tell him scars don't disappear, they just become a part of you. Tell him some days you'll feel strong, some days you'll barely stand, some days you'll lose a fight against a voice he won't understand. And maybe that's the tragedy, maybe that's the truth. Nobody prepares you for the battles in your youth, that follow you for years, that settle in your chest, that whisper while you're sleeping and refuse to let you rest. My thoughts one again took the light out of the room, turn a quiet evening into something I couldn't move through. My thoughts one again, like they always seem to do. Every time I start believing, they remind me what I've been through. And I know they're not always right, but they sound so convincing late at night. My thoughts won't again. I spent years trying to fix things nobody could see, trying to solve a puzzle, missing pieces inside me. Everybody had advice, everybody had a cure, nobody ever seemed completely certain anymore. Just let it go, I tried, move on, I did, but pain has a way of finding places where it hid, and showing up uninvited like an old unwanted friend, sitting down beside you like it never left again. I got memories attached to songs, memories attached to streets, memories attached to conversations, people, places, dreams. Sometimes I hear a name and my whole body reacts, like my heart kept copies of moments my mind packed away in dusty boxes, locked behind the door. But somehow every year they find a way back to the floor, and there I am again, picking up the pieces, trying to understand why healing never feels completed. Maybe I'm afraid, maybe that's the truth. Maybe all this overthinking's just a fear of being used. Maybe every wall I built was made from old regrets. Maybe I ain't learned forgiveness yet. My thoughts one again took the light out of the room, turned a quiet evening into something I couldn't move through. My thoughts one again, like they always seem to do. Every time I start believing, they remind me what I've been through. And I know they're not always right, but they sound so convincing late at night. My thoughts one. Sometimes I wonder if my future hears me talking, if the version 10 years later sees the way that I've been walking. Does he laugh at all the fears that keep me up till 4? Or does he carry all the same ones, maybe even more? Does he finally understand why some wounds never leave? Does he know which dreams are worth it and which ones deceive? Does he wake up every morning feeling proud of who he is? Or is he still trying to find peace in places it never lived? I wish I knew I was somebody handed out directions, instead of making us discover ourselves through imperfection, through heartbreak, through failures, through all the nights we doubt, through learning what we're made of when the lights all burn out. Because nobody applauds the battles happening within, nobody sees the war when you're fighting underneath your skin. They only see the outcome, they don't see what it costs, they don't see all the pieces of yourself you almost lost. Fear says stay where it's safe, regret said don't make mistakes, shame said you'll never change, doubt said you're all the same. And I listen longer than I should've, believed things I knew weren't true, just because they sounded familiar. The truth is I'm exhausted, not from chasing dreams, not from all the expectations or impossible extremes. I'm tired from carrying versions of myself I never healed, trying to hide emotions, trying to soften what I feel, trying to look okay, trying to play the role, trying to convince the world I'm not losing control. But maybe strength ain't hiding, maybe strength is being known, maybe strength is letting people see the parts you never shown. Maybe healing starts the moment you stop running from the pain, stop treating every weakness like it's something to be ashamed of. Maybe growth is slow, maybe scars remain, maybe some storms never leave, you just learn to walk in rain. My thoughts won again. At least that's what they claim. My thoughts won again. At least that's what they claim.